What's going on, Sunshine? We're going to go ahead and get into your message. So I came across a song this week, earlier this week, and the first part of the song had me tickled pink, darling, okay? Some of y'all could be rocking some Victoria's Secret. Somebody could actually have on something that has the word pink on it. Someone could even be wearing the color pink. I also hear it's a girl. So congratulations for those of you who are expecting a baby girl in the family. But let's just go back to the first part of that song, because the ghost of me will come back to haunt you. So with there being some spirit activity, it may be haunting someone. I do feel as if someone's past may be coming back up, and it doesn't have to be a past relationship. Because I saw somebody over on YouTube put something in the comments talking about somebody was happy with their new wife. Like, child, good. We all happy for you, honey. But I assume it was a comment towards the past coming back up. And the past doesn't always have to be a love relationship. Doesn't always have to be a person. The past could just be things that you have gone through. Could be old nostalgic memories. Some good, some not so good. It could be people, some not so good. Confirmation with that horn hump. So there are some things that may be haunting the individual about their past, but I also feel as if somebody may end up bringing up an individual's past. Okay. This is a time of desire, fun, exploring your passions. I also feel as if you may get a burst of energy. But if there is a ghost that is haunting someone, this is a very energetic spirit. And I do feel as if this is a light body, as you can see. So I do feel as if this is someone who vibrates very high. This person may like to dance. This person could have had ADHD. They love life. They live life to the fullest. But yeah, somebody is being haunted by spirits. This is someone who is also very passionate about material possessions, money. A Pisces may even be significant. A Pisces may either get some money from this individual. I feel as if it's like assets connect Pisces to this energetic spirit. You could even work with this individual. But this person, very passionate when it comes to money, to finances, to abundance. Somebody used to get food stamps back in the day, but I feel as if these were the booklet food stamps. That's going to be a confirmation to this message. Now, I don't know if this is the spirit that's saying that, or somebody used to have like a book of food stamps. I hear you would go to the store, indulging in one's pleasures. That's why somebody also liked money, so that they could indulge in their pleasures. Spirit is wanting you to find some emotional balance. I'm also picking up on new love. I do feel as if the more somebody start drinking, honey, the truth gonna come out about their sexual preferences, which may be a shock to others. And this could also be a shock because of someone's upbringing. Money, bottom of the deck. Insight. I do see deep meditation taking place. I also feel as if there could be a shift in one's mood. You are going through an awakening process right now, especially when it comes to your power or the power that someone else has. And hopefully it's not power over you or the situation. Some of you guys may even be calling back your power. Now, there is a woman who she's wanting to know, or she's wanting to see your money. This person feels as if like they have a better understanding of finances. Someone is also aware that you are a very generous person. Spirit is wanting you to go within, do some soul searching during this time. I do feel as if your third eye chakra is definitely open. So this is a time of utilizing discernment, especially when it comes to money. And I also am picking up on some of y'all, baby, looking like a bag of money. Someone is looking at the material side of things, like what you have, what you wear, what you drive. Those are the things that an individual sees as, okay, this person, they doing good in life. They coming up financially. They got money. Like your health improving. I do feel as if someone may also end up getting surgery. This could be anything from a BBL all the way to eye surgery. Confirmation to this message. Now, I do feel as if someone who may be losing their physical eyesight, their spiritual eyesight is increasing. And somebody also is seeing through the eye, the lens of spirit of God. You see the middle of her forehead? Now, I do feel as if the middle of your forehead may definitely, it could be sensitive. It may slightly itch at times. That's going to be a confirmation to this message. I also see you having the ability to understand and look at other people's perspective or look at a situation from someone else's perspective. Yeah. You're awakening to the truth and you are going to see it. You're going to see it spiritually before you see it physically. Okay, again, I keep picking up on light body. I hear the universe shines from within you. So you are realizing what you truly embody. And Spirit is giving you this insight. You have clarity. Inspiration. People are seeing you as an inspiration. I also feel as if people want to make money with you. But you got responsibilities to uphold. Remember that May 14th will be significant. You may end up seeing some money by May 14th. Some of you guys may end up seeing the truth. You may have clarity by May 14th. I do pick up on someone being in between the age of 37 to 46. Okay. One of y'all may also be born in 65. But let's talk about these ghosts that's haunting folks. All right. Solar plexus. This is about confidence, but I'm also picking up on an individual having some issues with their solar plexus. So this could be issues with digestion. If this is issues with like foods, digestion, it's because of the foods that you are eating. Your stomach, you're not able to stomach it, is what I hear. You're having to let go of certain foods. And I do feel as though someone could also have an ulcer. Now, also, I'm picking up on someone having to have the confidence to apologize to one of y'all. And this could even be you, boo. In the pit of your stomach, you feel it like, shit, I'm going to have to apologize. And look, Tevin Campbell said, can we talk? Now, with that lets me know that individuals were quick to speak on you. But do they really have room to talk? Hell no. Those are going to be the individuals that in the pit of their stomach, they know they need to apologize. They know they need to ask for forgiveness. Somebody could also be a Capricorn. Okay. Throat chakra. Look, somebody's going to have to ask for forgiveness for something that they said. There could even be issues with your throat chakra. I am picking up on, even though this card is in the upright, there being issues with communication. So it lets me know that there's a blocked throat chakra. There may be conversations that you know you need to have with specific people, but you haven't had the courage to say what you need to say. And someone doesn't even have the courage to apologize, to ask for forgiveness for something that they said. But in the pit of their stomach, they know they need to apologize. Look at this. Desires. Somebody really wants to communicate with you. But for some of you guys, the reason why this person cannot communicate with you is because of something that they communicated about you. And it would only make them look phony. 1111 will be your confirmation to that. And then I do pick up on someone actually having a conversation with you, and then they're going to tell you what they want, what they desire, what they hope the outcome is. They want to talk about goals. They want to talk about passion, self-esteem. Didn't I say confidence? Divine consciousness. Some people are wondering, like, where does this confidence that you have come from? It comes from that inner knowing. It also comes from that inner connection, that sense of oneness that you have with Source, baby. You don't have to second guess God. When you hear the voice of God, you don't have to second guess it. When you ask God to show you a sign, you ain't got to second guess it. And now somebody needs forgiveness. I do feel as if this person could either communicate with you on social media or in some type of way. You have like an online presence. Somebody is coming across as very confident on social media also. I'm also picking up on everything that you have built. It is on a solid foundation. And there's a boost in self-esteem. And some people are like, I want to talk to you because I want to find out, like, how can I have that confidence that you have? It is because of your self-love that you are in a position where Spirit is allowing you to expand. You will notice expansion in your life. And it also has a lot to do with the things that you choose to talk about, your desires, your goals. The things that bring you a sense of fulfillment ain't the same things that bring other people a sense of fulfillment. Other people are living for the here and now. They're living for the flesh. That's all that they think about. Very carnal type mind. Whereas here you are, you're in between realms. You have a higher sense of awareness. You have a connection, a sense of oneness with Source. The Christ consciousness. Going back to what we was talking about in the very beginning. Ghosts come back to haunt you. Spirit activity. Things that they can no longer ignore. So therefore they know that, okay, if I'm picking up on some spirit activity, if I'm hearing some things moving around, then that means that there is more to life. And a physical death is just the physical side of things dying. Because energy cannot be created nor destroyed. Spirit, specifically, is energy. You know how we talk about when you read somebody's energy, when you read somebody's spirit. An individual's actions and the things that they talk about, the things that they gravitate towards, the things they do on a daily basis, it exposes their spirit. Which is why you have to have discernment of the spirit. Look at this. Personal boundaries. So in the pit of their stomach, they know they're going to have to ask for forgiveness for some shit that they said. So let's find out, what is it that this person was desiring? If you had a lot of confidence in something that you said to an individual, and it is because of your connection to source. For some, you could have told somebody like, hey, I don't need to put up with your shit. I'll walk away from this situation. I'll quit this job right now. And I know God gonna take care of me. You took a major leap of faith. And what did God do? Took care of you. And if you feel in the pit of your stomach, you're going to need to apologize to someone, ask for forgiveness. Go ahead and do it. There's growth. Someone could be born on the 6th, the 15th, the 23rd, the 11th, the 29th, the 12th, 13th, or the 3rd. 21st could even be significant. Solar plexus. Vice of a villain. Whoever this person is, they always got their phone in their hand, honey. Also, I'm picking up on someone getting their confidence from social media. They're getting their validation from social media. But the power of perception makes this person look good in society's eyes. I also see an individual screenshotting your post. Could even be pictures. Forgiveness. Clone Tyrone. Some of y'all are going to have to forgive somebody for trying to be you, for trying to be like you. And for some, for stealing something that was yours, even if this is creative ideas. This could be someone trying to steal your persona. You got somebody mimicking your mannerisms. And this person, they're only sacrificing their individuality to conform to society's beliefs. This person is trying to keep you quiet. Somebody doesn't want you to get attention so that they can mimic you, so that they can pretend to be you. Spirit is like, you're going to have to forgive that person. They lack their own identity. Throat chakra, clear empathy. So they want to talk to you. You have the gift of sensing other people's emotions. I do pick up on a masculine energy. He may be bald, could even have some facial hair. If you are that masculine energy, Spirit is forcing you to work on your inner child during this time. You may even struggle with headaches. And I do pick up on a masculine energy who is bald. Honey, he been spilling the tea. Honey, he spilled more tea than a woman. And I do feel as if he has found himself in a situation to where he can't even mentally process how he's going to ask for forgiveness. You know, it's one of those situations where, let's just say someone in your family, a masculine energy, was talking about you behind your back. You know, every time you went to this person and told them what was going on, they ran and told somebody else what was going on. They didn't keep anything between you and them. And then they see that the person that they ran to and was talking to about you, that person is acting like you. And now this masculine is trying to figure out, how the fuck am I going to get myself out of this situation? For some, this is dealing with religion. I do pick up on a masculine energy. He's going to just anybody, you know, to talk to them about what's going on with him, his thoughts, things like that. And any other time, I would say, yes, that is good. Men definitely do need to talk to other people because they go through shit too. However, this masculine energy is messy. Honey, he is a messy bitch. It ain't no way that a grown-ass man should be that messy. He may even go to therapy. But he turns to people to complain. He got a complaining spirit. He likes to play the victim. He wants somebody to just hear his side of the story. And there's a air sign man who wants to talk to you. I also feel like for my ladies dealing with this bald head dude, you know what's going on. You have the gift of sensing other people's emotions, their thoughts. Clairaudience, desires. Somebody desires to hear what you hear. You have the gift of hearing voices, messages from other realms. The mouth of God. Didn't we say that? Now, see, somebody desires your gift of clairaudience. But if you look closely at this card, this woman is standing there with her fingers in her ear because she can hear conversations that a man and a woman are having. And people desire the gift, but they don't know what it takes to grow the gift. To first begin to understand the gift. Because clairaudience, when it first starts happening, you might start thinking that you crazy, you tripping, you hearing shit. But somebody desires to have that gift. Not knowing what it took for an individual to get where they are. Okay. Realm of the dead. Somebody also desires to hear from an individual that has passed over. I do pick up on a masculine energy. Honey. This is like somebody talking about ancestors being demonic with the realm of the dead. And now this person wants empathy. I do feel like someone who is desiring your gift, they're going to experience it. And not in its full capacity. But I also am picking up on this person not being able to handle the gift. You don't just have one clear, you have two clears. You can sense someone's emotions, their thoughts. Some of you guys even pick up on other people's symptoms. So someone is sick, you start feeling sick. You also have clairaudience. You can overhear conversations that you choose not to hear. And some of those conversations that you do choose to hear be hella juicy. And for those of you that speak with your ancestors, people were saying that, oh, they tapping into the realm of the dead. Oh, honey, somebody didn't cause a spiritual war. Because they're going to have their judgment day. And I also am picking up on an individual leaving some of y'all for dead. Not just physically, on a physical level, but it's like spiritually. Self-esteem. Lucid dreams. The unconscious mind paints a story. And divine consciousness, crown chakra, look at this. The individual's crown. Enlightenment, awareness. You have a spiritual connection to divine consciousness. And what's on the bottom of the deck? Solar plexus. So this is you. Okay. You're having to set boundaries. This is about your personal power. This is also about your purpose. And I do feel as if there are spirits. Honey. It's like they are taking over. Vice of a villain. Clarify vice of a villain. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. So someone, they're not sick. They're in healthier state. They're doing a lot better. Clone Tyrone. Queen of Wands. Fire sign. Somebody also is acting like another individual to get attention. And you're going to have to forgive a Aries, Leo, Sag woman. And if you are a fire sign woman, you're needing to forgive someone. Bottom of the deck, Moon card. Illusions. This is also someone who is moody. Clarify empathy. 5 of Swords in reverse. You ain't got time to play mind games. You're not going to argue with an individual. This is somebody telling you, oh, you know, I hope you see it from my perspective, or can you understand how, you know, I view the situation. Look at this. You're a very practical person. Okay. You're a practical person. But I'm going to be honest with you. With this Knight of Pentacles that was on the bottom of the deck and the 5 of Swords in reverse, it's like you're willing to, or you would be willing to give an individual another shot. But in the long run, you are always the one that ends up paying for it. So would it really be worth it? Especially when you know somebody is just trying to get your attention. I'm also picking up on an individual getting an expensive phone. Clarify, clear audience. You got a lot of damn pentacles out here, boo. 6 of Pentacles. Somebody also hopes that you'll use your gift of clear audience to help them. Do something nice for them. But the crazy shit is, this is somebody who talked about you. Or about something that they didn't understand. So those of you that are gifted, you have a heightened sense of awareness. You have the gift of clear empathy or clear audience. You have someone who wants to talk to you, and they're hoping that you will be a channel, be a vessel for them to find out more information. But I feel like this is from Spirit, and they want you to do it for free, though. I see you being very direct when it comes to communication. Because you know what's going on. Her people and their feelings is what I hear. Do it for the love. That's what the song just said. So somebody think that you're going to do some shit for free. You're going to do it for the love. This is not even just about spiritual gifts or you giving a spiritual message to somebody. This is about somebody wanting you to do something for free. You or this individual could have an M, first, middle, last initial. But definitely if you are a messenger, a prophet, a seer, someone wants to know what you can hear. They want to know if God got a message for them or if they loved ones got a message for them. But the crazy shit is, these are the same individuals that you would have to forgive. They didn't believe in your gift. One of these individuals, they acting like you now. They have the same mannerisms as you. Snooze. One of y'all gonna end up hitting a snooze button. Temperance. What's going on? Sag. I'm also picking up on an individual having a dream. This could be of like a passed over loved one or angelic being. Someone also is having vivid dreams about being in different dimensions. There needs to be moderation. 555 is a confirmation. But there seems to be deep regret because of this connection that you have to source, this oneness, this divine consciousness. Bottom of the deck, strength card. Having courage. Look at this, Leo. Virgo. What's going on? Somebody's a cusper. You're going to have to set up some strong boundaries with this individual. This is an individual who they would stab you in the back. And I also feel as if this is someone who has already stabbed you in the back. You see her back? She's healing. And this is real love. Look at this. The ones that you think is real love, baby, they got a crisis on their hands. Don't you step in. At the end of the road, somebody's road is closed. They're going to have a crisis. Somebody needs you more than they are willing to admit. Whoever this person is, they lack originality also. Okay. But somebody's ghosting came back to haunt an individual. And you know what? Someone is also going to have to ask for forgiveness because a passed over loved one, somebody is going to end up seeing like a cloned version of that person, or they're going to end up doing a double take. Like, damn, did I just see my cousin? Damn, did I just see my brother? Damn, did I just see my sister? You know, it's one of those type of situations. Damn, did I just see my parent? Even though you know that person has physically passed away. You may even hear someone who their voice sounds like that person. Somebody could have a C or a B, first, middle, last initial. Also feels that someone could have had a learning disability as well. I also hear the vice president of an organization is the villain. That person is going to get cut by oh, what holiday is that? It's on the tip of my tongue. Day of the Dead. Chill. Have you heard anything about the situation, their name? Some of y'all, this is in the work sector. Somebody ass end up getting let go, and then, you know, you still cool with them. And you're like, well, have you heard any gossip? Like, bitch. Everybody know. Shit. Been talking about it all week. They even posted something about it. All right, boom. Thank y'all for y'all love and support. I hope you have a wonderful night. Bye.